So I'm gonna steal the last couple of minutes to myself to do a little vlog for the day. Trying to get in the practice of doing it every day. I I've had a really interesting day because I've been really uncomfortable, and I'm beginning to really like discomfort because I know that there's growth. I know that I'm going to realize something that makes everything different and that makes so much sense, and I've been really enjoying that. So today it was kind of silly, but just to describe where I am with the business and stuff, I've been doing everything myself. So I've been doing all of the websites and the emails and the Facebook ads and all of that. I've been doing it all myself, and I've been it's not what I should be spending my time doing, but it's been nice because it's very linear. Kind of reminds me of when I've, seen people coding and they, just get really, really into it and kind of lose themselves in it. I can, sit and work on my computer for hours and, and this automation goes to that email and this thing and, figuring it out as I go. And I like figuring it out and then finding out that I messed it up and learning. I don't mind those things. So I've really enjoyed doing those parts, but I had to admit I was getting to the point where I'm not really sure how long it's going to take for me to do all of that stuff myself and create all the content and try to figure out where I'm going wrong when it's not very effective, and try to correct my mistakes and learn. It just seemed like it would be a very slow process, and I wanted it to be a quicker process, but I found a Facebook ad of a team that helps you do that stuff, and I had an instant connection with the guy that I did the consultation call with, and they really wanted to work with me too, so we signed on to work together, and now they've taken everything out of my hands, and so I'm left just doing what I was wanting to do, which is creating content. But for the past 90 days, today is day 90 of this 80-day commitment that I was doing, and that was more based on physical health and just getting my shit together, So I've had a routine, and I've had a direction, and I've known how everything is going, and then suddenly, I've hit day 90, so my tracker, if I'm going to keep using a tracker, the goals are going to have to shift a little bit because I can't just keep going the way that I've been going indefinitely. And then at the same time, I sit down at my computer and I want to work on the websites and, do things where I see instant results, and they're handling those things, and I'm supposed to, post on Instagram. And it feels really uncomfortable, because I've just been doing so much where I can see stuff, being put together, and I've been seeing this instant reward. So the other problem is that my tracker pages don't quite cover 30 days there. So my 90 days, I've got 2-day overlap. And so my new tracker page has 2 days that's not actually using the current goals that I set for myself, my current daily habits. It's using the old ones because I'm still in that 90 days. And so I've actually been flipping back and forth, and I've been in this weird place where, my new goals include all the business content stuff, post on Instagram every day and things like that. But that's not, tomorrow starts day 1 of that, being my tracker. It's been this weird limbo. So it's just been kind of an uncomfortable day. And I've been, reaching out and contacting people, and sometimes I get, responses, and sometimes I don't. And then sometimes I've gotten responses, and then I haven't really solidified what those responses mean. Okay, we're going to, you're going to work with me, and we're going to do this. And then I haven't said, we're going to do a video call tomorrow at 10 a.m., to see if that's even, possible. But when I went to go do that, it didn't feel right. I felt uncomfortable, and like I said, I've just kind of felt uncomfortable all day. But anyway, so it's been a really interesting day, and luckily my mom took over with Thane for a few hours this evening, and so that really helped. I didn't really realize how kind of scattered and uncomfortable I was until I was left alone and in the mode of like, okay, now do all the things, and being like, it makes me really uncomfortable because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm glad that I sorted that, and I wrote some things down, you know, because it felt so infinite in my head. I have, you know, new ideas of like, if I'm doing a video call with somebody and I'm recording it, and, you know, of course with their permission, I can use clips of it. And so I'm thinking like, okay, so I'm getting familiar with IGTV and I can do clips on there. So it's becoming like really infinite of like, okay, I can create all this content and it has to go in all these different directions. I love my Facebook profile and I don't want that to become less. I have my business page and I have to do something on there. I have my, you know, group that I'm running and I want to be really like full and fleshed out, and I'm kind of struggling to figure out how to get it kind of moving. And then I have Instagram now that I'm starting and I'm trying to get, you know, get that built, and there's just so much going on. Oh, and at the same time I'm, you know, doing vlogs. I want to do this vlog channel, and this is something that's just been in, you know, like my knowing. I know that I'm going to do a vlog channel, especially with Thane, especially given like his personality and as he becomes more aware, and I think he's just going to be I think everybody's going to love him and love seeing him every day, and I think that that is going to be a really big element of, you know, connecting with other mothers and, you know, their children, watching our videos with them, and all of that. So I'm excited about these elements of connecting with people, because it really does a lot for building a relationship, you know, for you to just see me being me every day and as whenever you want to, you know. And so that's important to me. But I also have my other YouTube channel, where I've got all of these videos that I still really value, and I want to add, you know, more to that as that comes up and seems appropriate. I'm not trying to push in any direction, except for like the Instagram and the group that, you know, the people I'm working with want me to push for that. So I'm building my course, and I'm trying to push for those things a little bit. But yeah, I definitely needed the little break today and needed to slow myself down and catch up with myself, I guess, a little bit. And it really helped. And also my house, like I probably cleaned for 2 hours straight, and on top of like cooking and then cleaning up after that and all that stuff. So yeah, it has been quite an uncomfortable day. But it's good. I feel it's like that, you know, I can feel the pressure of the resistance, but I know that I'm headed out of the atmosphere, you know, where everything will just like begin to just, but I'm pushing the boulder. I'm doing things right now, priming the pump. I'm doing things that will then cause momentum, and then everything will move slowly. I mean, move very quickly. Right now, everything is moving very slowly. So I'm enjoying the discomfort, and that's a really neat place to be. That's a really cool experience to have. Yeah, my day has been uncomfortable. And like Kyle C says, and I love that. All right, folks, I gotta go in and pick up Thane and wind down the day, and then slide into home base, into bed tonight. Reboot. Starting in tomorrow. I'll see you guys out there.